Hello everyone, Pastor Pufal here. Give you a little devotion. A couple of announcements to bring to you before that though. One's going to keep coming your way until the day that we actually have Vacation Bible School, and that is a reminder to you if you would like to either help or donate or sign up your children. You can do all three of those on any of the QR codes that you can find along our church. And I'm going to also put that right here in this video that you can click on one of those and go ahead and either sign up your kids, sign up yourself for helping out, or sign up to bring any kind of snack or refreshment that is on that list. We, of course, want this to be a very successful event like it was last year. And so the only way we can do that is with help. So we are turning to you to look for some help. So if you could possibly give us that kind of help in any of those areas, we would greatly appreciate that. The other thing is, one of those areas is, of course, for our youth to help out with that. And we're looking to you, high school students, once again. If you would like to help out, please do sign up for that. We are going to have a special event for you. Thank you for participating. That will be coming your way too. So please do consider coming to our Vacation Bible School, helping out with that, July 10th through the 13th. Love to have you come. This week, of course, is Father's Day, and it's a wonderful day for us to be able to remember our fathers and all that they have done. So a thank you to all of you fathers out there, all the work that you have done, and of course, one of the greatest blessings that we have. If we have a father that brought us to Jesus, what a wonderful blessing that is, to be connected to Jesus through our fathers, to be connected to our Father, our Heavenly Father, by means of the fathers that He has given to us in this world. You know, that really kind of fuels my thoughts for our devotion today. As we think about fathers and we think about the blessings that we have been given in that, there's a great love that comes from parents, not just fathers, of course, but parents to their children. But as much as we would like to think that our love is unconditional, let's admit it, our love really is conditional. Think about it. Think about any relationship that you may have, not just your relationship with your parents or your children or any kind of relationship that way, but any relationship that you may have. It really is kind of conditional, isn't it? You may say that you love someone or you care for someone or you are there for someone, but if they wrong you again and again and again, are you still going to love them that same amount? Or is your love going to dip? Same way with how they act around you. If they act in a positive way around you, maybe your love for them will grow because of the way that they act towards you. As much as we don't want to admit it, I would challenge you to look at any relationship that you have that isn't, in fact, conditional. Now, with that said, though, we want to look at what love truly is. And our Bible passage we have before us today, that popped up on my phone today, is from Romans chapter 5, verse 8, where we hear these words. God demonstrates His own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Just think about that. You know, so often we talk about how God's love is unconditional, and we maybe question that, we maybe doubt that, because like I mentioned, so often our relationships are conditional. But God's love truly is unconditional. There's no condition. There's no God saying to us, I will love you as long as you do this. It's none of that. You think about when this passage came out. This is thousands of years after the world was already in existence. This is the Apostle Paul writing these words for you and for me to read thousands of years later. And throughout that entire time, we know that there is a pattern that happens with human beings because it still happens to this very day. People sin. God forgives. People sin. God forgives. People sin. God forgives. It goes back to that whole passage where Peter asked Jesus, how many times should I forgive my brother when they sin against me? Up to 7 times? You know, forgiving someone 7 times is a lot. But imagine if God set that as His standard too. 7 times. 7 sins. That's all you get. And then God's going to stop loving you. But that didn't happen. Human beings as a whole have sinned and wronged God so many times that it's countless. And yet, even in thousands of years after the world has been in existence, in Romans chapter 5, Paul points out the truth that God sent Jesus. Why? Because we were good enough? Because we loved enough? Because we have done enough to earn his favor? No. He tells us what we were while we were still sinners. While we continue to come to God and not show our appreciation to him and sin against him, and while we continue to disrespect him and disobey him, God made a choice. I'm going to still save you. I'm going to still give you Jesus. What love the Father has lavished on us that we should be called children of God. We're told that. That's his love for us. That our Heavenly Father loves us so much, so unconditionally, that he loves us in spite of what we have done. That he gives us Jesus, even though we are not worthy of it. That he opens up heaven because that is just who he is. His love for you is eternal. What a wonderful blessing as we think about our fathers that God has given to us. And maybe the imperfect love, and I'll be the first to admit I am not perfect in my love towards my children. But that imperfect love is not found in the love that our Heavenly Father has for us. Our Heavenly Father's love for us is perfect. It's unconditional. It's eternal. It's for you. As you celebrate Father's Day, think about your greatest Father, your Heavenly Father, who loves you so much that he gave you Jesus. Have a wonderful day.